Hello everybody, Joel here. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a project going in the laundry room. We are making this into kind of a snack area, kind of a wet bar area. We took down a shelf up in this location up here and moved it over to this location over here. Just made some better room of a unusable corner, or a not so easily usable corner. And now we are going to put some more shelving back up in this area. So we've got these shelf brackets here, heavy duty steel. My wife got them off of the internet, and they take a 2x8 or a 1x8. The width of the shelf part is about 8 inches. So we'll go ahead and get those mounted up here. I'll get the stud finder out. I've got an elevation of what the height is for the top of our bracket here, and we'll carry that height over. We're going to do a 2-foot shelf there, and then a 2-foot shelf over here, and then a 4-foot shelf down lower in this area, kind of centered on the countertop space. We're going to move the mini fridge down here also, possibly put a microwave right in this spot, but I'll take you along for the ride. So I have an older model Stanley stud finder. It's probably 15 to 20 years old, I'd imagine. It is pretty nice. It's got the laser coming out of the top. But in order to use it, I usually just set it right on the wall, and then I push the trigger in on the side, the button on the side. That will zero out the unit. And then I start dragging across, and it will find one edge of the stud, and you keep going, and it will find the other edge of the stud. And from there you estimate about where the middle of the stud would be. It does a little wider than 1.5 inches, so you have to determine where that other edge is there. And I've got a mark on the wall right there, and that is approximately it. So I have an outlet here already, so I had an idea about where the stud was. I use this to verify it. So for these shelves, I went to the local hardwood dealer, and actually he's a saws his own wood, planes it, edges it up, and picked up these poplar boards. Picked up an 8-footer, and I'm going with a two 2-footers and then one 40-inch. So we'll see how these work. I do need to rip them down a little bit, so we'll go ahead and rip them on the table saw. Okay, got down out of the shop, cut the shelves up to the length and the width that we needed, and I've got these other 2 brackets set up here, so we'll go ahead and start mounting the shelves. Okay, so we've determined that the next shelf, a nice height, will be approximately in this area. So I'll go ahead, I've got some marks on the wall for this one and for this one. And I like to mark for the screw hole. These screw holes are drilled at the same location in all of these brackets. You can see they're all at the same elevation. So if you measure, instead of having to try to hold the bracket up and then put your screw in, if you measure to this elevation in the hole, then you can get right exactly where you want it. Make sure that it's a good fit before I drive the other 2 screws into the studs. And here we go. Should have the same reveal on the ends. Three inches. 3 inches. So there we have it, 6 shelf brackets, very simple. And 3 shelves. 2 24s and 1 40-inch poplar with stain to match the cabinets. Nice easy project. The part that took the longest was getting them stained and getting a couple coats of varnish on them. And there we have the finished product. 3 shelves with the glasses on them. countertop cleaned off and ready to go. So thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe, and we will see you all on the next video.